Welcome to the 100th episode of Same Cast, Different Day podcast. I am Martell Rowland. You got Old Man Theater, aka Theo B, aka Old Man, just Old Man. And then that heifer SMA, who is soon to have a OnlyFans page.
No, I'll keep telling you, don't listen to this fool. SMA ain't finna have no damn OnlyFans, nothing.
Welcome, everybody. We made it to 100 episodes. Can y'all believe that? 100.
That's a lot of episodes.
Damn.
I know a lot of talking about everybody else's business but mine.
Exactly.
I do got an update from last week's episode. Nobody was able to answer the question of how me and Tina Marie met to win that free podcast T-shirt for season 5. So
I thought I won that.
I know how.
You said what now?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought I won that.
Oh man, Theater, you're not eligible.
That was Rick James singing "Fire and Desire," wasn't it?
What?
Oh, okay.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, okay. I guess I had the wrong answer.
You know, cocaine is a hell of a drug, right?
You got some?
I really wish I
got
did.
some caramel cocaine.
You got some who?
You got some? I'm not even gonna go there, y'all. That caramel cocaine thing is a whole
terrible thing.
A whole nother story for another episode.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Watch out.
I am the purest thing on the West Coast. Thank you very much.
Oh Lord have mercy. So does anybody, I want to know, do anybody remember how can I do anybody remember what actually happened on the very first episode? I already know Old Man Theater don't know because his brain don't go back that far.
Unfortunately, I'm just now tuning in, so I don't know. And
What? Oh Lord, here he goes. This old man picture.
The background.
Yes. No, so me on the very first episode of the podcast, me and Tina Marie told the world how we met each other.
I was just gonna say, I thought I seen Tina Marie on there.
Yeah, that unfortunately that heifer is at work pretending right now, or she might be just getting off work. I have no idea. You know, I do a lot of drinking. Old Man Theater is normally fussy. It just can't believe it's 100 episodes, so we need to have a clink clink moment. I don't know if anybody got a drink, but a clink clink moment. Old Man Theater, you get your pimp cup. We can't see a pimp cup.
No.
Oh Lord, clink clink moment.
I got to drink that slow, Steve. It's good, but I had put too much in.
Lord have mercy.
So,
but it's good. It's good though.
I believe it.
So the question is, are we going to make it to 200 episodes?
Yeah, hopefully by then we'll have 200,000 viewers.
Hopefully be in syndication.
As long as we don't hang with the Kia boys.
Oh no, we don't hang with them.
Well, yeah, we can't hang with the Kia boys. That's something we can't do.
Oh no.
That'd be pretty dangerous to do.
Have you heard anything else on that?
I have not.
I heard that one of the girls died.
Yeah, the one that they said flew out of the car, and the only one that was on the ground being trying to be resuscitated because there were so many live videos, so many videos and pictures going around on Facebook about what happened with that, and she was the only one on the ground.
That's the one that was in the back seat.
Yeah, that's the one that was in the back seat. The other girl that was in the front seat is the one that was limping with her hands behind her back. She survived.
Wait,
the
when
little
did this
boy
happen?
that was.
Huh?
When did this happen?
Yesterday on 76.
Oh, I'm oblivious to anything that has happened in the last 24 hours.
Well, you
and why
are
is that?
Huh?
And why is that?
Well, I haven't watched any TV. I haven't really been on social media like that stuff when I posted the the last episode's links out there. Other than that, I have not been on social media or watched TV, so I have no clue what has been going on the last 24 hours.
So Yeller put you on punishment?
Hell no, I haven't even talked to old Yeller. Speaking of, he said that it is my fault that the mood was ruined.
No, he did not put the blame
because
on you.
I didn't say that the mood was ruined. Like, if you couldn't tell how irritated I was or whatever, I don't understand.
Excuse me, you're a grown ass man. You know what mood you put people in if you constantly complaining about, oh, my back, my neck, my stomach, my foot, my hair falling.
That's a jam, ain't it?
It is, but still, you did all that complaining, and then you want somebody to say, "Hey, can you stop complaining?" No, I don't think so. I bet you he'd have saw me still having fun. Exactly. Okay, your back hurt. Okay, I'll see you later. Your stomach hurt. Okay, I'll see you later.
Exactly. One of the main reasons I was like, I was explaining, like, I didn't want to do anything else after hearing a bunch of complaining. Like, I was just like, nope, I'm over it. The things I had wanted to do that Sunday before we left, I was just like, I just want to go home at this point. And that's what I did.
And I kind of don't like that. I don't.
Yeah, but made it seem like it was my fault that the mood was killed. That I was like only part I enjoyed was really being at the wrestling event. But other than that, it was just like everything else was just ruined.
So you know people in there, right? I'm sorry I should say that. But
Lord
still.
have mercy, theater. What is wrong
with you?
You hear that
violin?
What is wrong with you?
What's with the violin?
Huh?
Because all Yeller ruined St. Louis.
And are you sure you want to go on that cruise?
I asked him that. I asked him that the last episode. Well, we wasn't recording, but really.
I mean, considering that he pretty much almost paid what he owed on it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really second guessing it, to be honest.
Okay, so which cruise is this? This is the one
in April. Okay. The one next year, I don't know. So far, I'm the only one who has paid for that. So that might turn into me going by myself.
Oh no, you can't go by yourself. I told you I was going.
Well, like I'll be in my room by myself.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can talk about it. Might as well be real. I'm open. I don't hide nothing from my fans on here.
Maybe Gilligan and the skipper may be on the boat.
What?
And before your time, how Gilligan and Skipper.
Okay. I do know Gilligan's Island. I do know that.
Yeah. I am not going to get washed ashore with you guys and hanging out with you guys. Well, I can't do it.
Well, I'm just.
First of all, you ain't going to even get washed ashore. You just over exaggerate. You be all
right. Right. You be all right. But far as like.
Definitely don't miss it.
But far as like him, I don't know. I'm really second guessing going on any more like future trips at all.
I don't know why you second guessing anything. That should be the first guess. Like, ain't no way you act like that on a paid trip. You ain't have to do nothing but show up to. Okay, I bet you won't go nowhere else. Really? Ain't no way.
I'm Ari Max. I looked at my credit card statement from the trip to St. Louis. I'm like, oh my God. Pretty soon I might have to start an OnlyFans page to pay off that.
Go right ahead. No, I'm not doing it.
I mean, I do have one. I just got to post some videos on there. I'm just saying.
You have you have an OnlyFans trying to get me to do it. I'm not. See what I'm saying? What type of shit is that?
I believe the profile is closed over bros. I don't know, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she going on vacation, so you ain't gonna be able to do no stuff with Rose for a week or so.
She live
What she
across.
doing?
Rose live across the bridge from my house. I would show up at her house and be like, Rose, check in.
She
I
gonna
gotta be
she
funny.
gonna threaten me about coming down on Keith Street. I said I live over there. No, you don't. You get your head peeled. I said meet me by that laundromat tomorrow.
Y'all stupid.
At least, I know you ain't talking about that laundromat over there. That's like, what's that like? Third and Keith?
13.
Or what is
Yeah.
that like? Or
Another thing.
is that like that? That laundromat look like it's abandoned.
It damn near is. It ain't the same as it used to be many years ago. But my dad and them still house
Back in the
away from that
40s.
going north. So I'm over there in that area. I told her, I said bring it.
All right,
Okay, in the
so
ghetto.
all right, so there's a lot of stories that we need to get through, and then we're gonna get back into 100 episode. And then, by the way, y'all, don't forget, cos, what was it, cosplay, extravaganza, or artiste. I don't know how you call it, cosplay artiste. That's what we're gonna call it. Kami Gecko, a 2-part interview on the next episode. By the way, on the 4th and 5th episode of the podcast, but.
And Whoopi Goldberg too. No.
I don't know what happened with Whoopi Goldberg. Exactly what y'all said. Hopefully, y'all one of y'all know when we get to that. But as far as what's going on in Wisconsin, so due to COVID hospitalization, National Guard's assisting southeastern Wisconsin. They're going to the hospitals as certified nursing assistants in Racine, Kenosha, Milwaukee, and Glendale because of high COVID rates, and they're in like long-term care facilities, and hospitals, and some other places due to staffing shortages. Now, is at this point, do we think that there's a staffing shortage because people don't want to get the COVID shot, or is it because people, how can I put it, just don't want to work?
Both. I think it's both. Because because most people, they be like, oh, well, I ain't getting no vaccine. Well, you can't work. So, okay, that's fine. I'll find me another job or whatever. And then some people, some of them are still getting unemployment or not. And they just don't want to go back because COVID, seemed like it's taking another turn again for the worse, So they like, oh, hell no.
A lot of people.
Yeah, so they like, oh, no, I'm definitely not going to go back. I'll work from home or whatever.
So if their job is not offering a work from home option, they just choosing to stay out for work. How can I put it? Do you think those people should be able to get unemployment?
Nope.
Depending on how long they've been on the job for a short period, I do think that they deserve it if they done worked a long time in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, some people have been in it for 30, 40 years, 10 or 20.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, and if they good people, I feel like they deserve it.
Yeah, y'all gonna say it's a lot of that
time
in Vegas.
Huh?
I was not to cut you off. It's a lot of that down here in Vegas. It's people that got laid off. They've been on the job for 20, 30 years or whatever. So that's at the casinos and other jobs down there.
And is this because they're not getting the COVID shot?
You know what? I don't know. I guess it's because, like I said, at the beginning of the pandemic, that's when everybody, was because Vegas completely shut down. So there was nobody working. People wasn't traveling, of course. They like, well, shit, we ain't getting no business. We have to lay most of y'all off. Starting with the bottom. So it wasn't necessarily.
I see that, but people. But then once Vegas reopened, and because to be honest, all you hear about is people going to Vegas. Everybody going to Vegas for some reason during this pandemic. So the question is, now that a lot of people, that a lot of tourists is going back to Vegas, why haven't those people been rehired? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a need for the staffing. So why haven't these people either been rehired or went back to work?
Some of them, don't want to go back because of the COVID, and people is coming in and they don't want to catch it or whatever, and they
Mhm.
either not getting COVID pay or hazardous pay is what they call it, or they not it's not the right precautions, it's not enough supplies, or it's not enough they don't care about the
Protect.
employees, they just care about the money that's coming in. So it's like they don't have much protection. So it's like they're like, hell no, I'm not coming back. So
I wish. How can I put it? Like I get it. Like, but like, how do you think healthcare workers feel? Oh, having to go in and actually treat and deal with
I'm one
COVID
now.
patients. Right. Like, how do
Yeah,
they
and
think that healthcare workers feel having to go into a facility every day with COVID and it's for work? And then y'all complaining about having to go spend 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes with somebody. Like, I get it. You're around people all day long, but at this point, we can't avoid it.
Yeah,
Right.
but you know what? With the healthcare workers, we really don't have a choice but to work with COVID patients, people with COVID, and with But we have our face masks, our face shields, our gowns and stuff like that. We ain't got no choice, especially if that's the field that we want to be in. That's just what comes
Right.
with it. But with the casino workers and whatever, they somewhat have a choice. You know which is fucked up, but they do have a choice because we need people to work, and but I can kind of understand where they're coming from with the with stuff not being there right. It's when we work in healthcare, they have what we need to stay safe. The casinos don't give a fuck because they just want people coming in and spending that money. They ain't got maybe the correct partitions up to protect the customer service representatives from the customer service people, the patrons. So it's different in
I'm
a way.
gonna be honest, them protection things is stupid because when I go to Walmart and they got like that little plastic glass thing that's supposed to be in between you and the cashier, but it's all this other open space around the cashier or the people who in the next line over, like being Walmart, they can walk behind the cashier and there's like no plastic glass right there. So I really don't get the point of the whole
I mean,
shield thing.
the
It
whole
depends.
thing
It
is
depends on the
airborne.
certain. Yeah, it is, but it depends on the
But
certain.
but
I guess
but directly
city
behind the person, if there's somebody checking out, is somebody standing directly behind them, like you could literally touch them. So like I don't get the point of them putting the glass up. It's like the person that's standing in line behind them checking out, that's swiping their card or whatever, they cough or whatever, that's still not 6 feet. You still within 6 feet of that person. So I'm just like, what's the point of this glass? But
I'm gonna tell you some places it does matter, especially at the nail shop. I get my nails done, so they have that plexiglass to separate me and the nail tech, which is good. Because and then they got the little open space right there where you stick your hand in there and they do your nails like that. I don't want to be all up in them people's face, especially with COVID
I
and
mean, yeah, that makes sense.
that right there.
Why can't you never
Hey, I'm not
behave?
doing it. I ain't doing it.
Why can't you never behave? So speaking of COVID, they say that the way that 2022 is going right now, Wisconsin is heading into an epidemic when it comes to COVID-19. Now, so now, because here's the thing. As of right now, I believe Milwaukee and Shorewood is the only counties or cities or whatever that has a mask mandate in place where you basically gotta wear a mask everywhere you go. Anywhere outside the city of Milwaukee and Shorewood, you do not have to have on a mask, basically. So I don't know how do we solve this situation? Like, we already know they're not going to do another shutdown because they, like I said, they have to be a nationwide thing for a shutdown, or unless Governor Tony Evers put something in place. But with this being an election year, he's not going to shut down nothing because of politics and due to this being an election year. So it's like, now what do we do to slow down COVID at this point? Like, I've been trying to think of ways, but you can't.
It's nothing nothing that we can't do because it goes from one COVID to another COVID to another COVID to another COVID
to a super COVID.
Every time that you turn around, it's a different name for it.
That is true.
The fastest the one come in, Cinderella's here. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, I got that damn booster shot yesterday, dude. I was feeling awful today.
I didn't get sick off of none of the shots.
I was feeling awful for a minute today. I had to go to Shanae and get a couple of ibuprofens or whatever. You know, she give me a hard time with her fluffy.
I'm so done with you. I forgot she was there today.
Well, you know, we stay into it, so I told her, I said, the only reason why I talk to you because you got a little pretty baby. I said, and she don't even look like you. Huh, shut up.
Oh my God, that's because you're like an older version of me walking around there because I bother everybody in sight. And that'd be my whole shtick. Like, well, I ain't got nothing else to do, so I'm gonna walk around and bother everybody in sight.
Well, you need to do some work. We'll find some work to do. That's what you need to do.
We do, but the thing about it is it's kind of like glued to us. We walk in the door. He already got one of the women that do our young girls that do our temperature. She's like, oh my God, there's a. I was like, I'm safe today. I said, I'm all by myself. She said, I said, but he's back tomorrow.
Oh, whatever. I'm so over the whole temperature check thing. Like, I got it. I get it. It created jobs for some people, but then I'm like, every day, it's like, why would you just download the app? Like, I'm not putting the app on my phone, mate. And then I'm like, is it really necessary for us to still be doing temperature checks? Because to be honest, who the hell is that making all that noise? To be honest,
my wife.
It was like, even if we did have a fever, y'all not gonna send us home. Y'all gonna be like, hold on, go back outside, come back in and redo it.
No, they don't need a Tylenol and send you on your way. Like, there you go, you'll be okay in 8 hours.
Right, like, come on now. Like is the temperature checks really necessary at this point? Because to be honest, anywhere else I've been, they have not done a temperature check.
Healthcare jobs do, because they do temperature checks at the job I just resigned from, and the one I'm starting at, they do temperature checks. So they have a temperature checker thing when you walk in the door that you got to put your head up there. So
I just feel like if they're gonna do the temperature checks, just do the temperature checks. We shouldn't stand there like, hey, do you have a fever, lost taste, or smell, new worse, shortness of breath, diarrhea, nausea, vomit of unknown origin, nor worse any cough, muscle, body aches, not due to a headache.
Oh, I forgot you was over there a couple of times. Damn. I was gonna say, okay. Okay.
I'm just running it down.
I'm just saying, like, but that's what we got to go through every day when we come into work. Like, just do our temperatures and send us on our way. Or like, you got any symptoms? Nope. Okay, they send us on our way. Like, if you see us every day, that's what you should do. And I see if this is a visitor coming in, and then you run through the list, because that's what I did when I used to do the temperature check. So like, I just like, if it was a worker that I would see every day, like, hey, you got any symptoms? No. Okay, forget your temperature. Okay, see you about your business. We ain't afraid to go through all that list.
But see, that's what they do on weekends. You got people. No.
Yeah, on the weekends they know everybody be late, especially me.
Oh, guess who do road rage?
Who be road raging?
It's Tina.
Tina? No. Who she cussed out? Do tell. She cussed you out when?
She gave me the eye this morning. We wired up on the same strip, and I noticed that it was her vehicle. So I'm trying to get around a couple of cars. That woman be willing. She be rolling. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that she was doing this swerve thing. I said, I'm gonna get up on her. I said, I know that's her right there. We got up to, what was it? By the cemetery up there by Appleton and in Burleigh. Mm-hmm. And I went on the side. I looked over there. I looked over there at her like this. She's like, and shaking her head. I'm like,
what is wrong with you?
Y'all can drive.
Huh? Who can't drive? We was driving, but I just had to make faces at her and let her
know. Did she know it was you?
Yeah, she know it was me. She knew it was wrong. And then, I mean, we get up to 76th Street. I normally turn off on 75th Street because the light normally be changing. I said, did she run the red light? She said, no, I dipped. So she dipped into that gas station and came out on the other side. So we was rolling. I mean, we was putting numbers on them vehicles. But that chick be rolling. That's one person you ain't got to worry about it being in the back of the front. She probably move you out the way.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Speaking of, Jeremiah was driving Wednesday like he had lost his mind down Wisconsin. I said, oh, now that I've been talking about your ass being scared of the popo and driving so by the popo, now he called himself on to drive 40, 50 miles an hour through Wauwatosa now. I'm like, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead with your best.
We'll see you on the other side.
Right over in there.
I'm mad. I can't do criminal speeds no more because Allstate tracking my driving.
Cause who?
Okay, no, I'm not gonna get no driving tracker. No.
Allstate tracking my driving, so I can't do my criminal speeds no more.
Why not? Because you cheap and want a cheaper bill, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wasn't gonna do that.
I wasn't, but then they kept on. They called my phone at home like, "Hey, are you gonna sign up for?" I'm like, "God damn, y'all are persistent." Like, damn, I'll do it. God damn.
Oh, you're doing this for 90 days.
No, theirs is forever. Cause like because theirs is like you do because you had to do 50. They said 50 trips within 6 months, and then so then when you got the thing on every 6 months, it just add up money. So when at the end of your 6 months, when it's time to renew your policy, whatever like rewards that you earn, they put it towards your policy, so you pay less every 6 months, whatever your thing is.
You need to change your insurance. They only Liberty. I'd rather
pay what I weigh. You're not going to track my speed driving.
I'm not trying to be paying over $200 for car insurance no more. I got that shit was expensive.
Liberty did mine for 90 days, and then they sent me out these envelopes. I'm like, what the fuck is this for? So I called them and asked them. They said, oh, that's for you to send the little bugs back. I said, well, which ones y'all? I mean, I said, y'all want all of them? Like, yeah. Well, actually, in reality, we only got a reading on one of your vehicles. Well, really, 3. I barely drive the Jeep. I barely drive I had to put one of my classics, because it's not. Well, my 90 Buick LeSabres is not old enough to be like my 76 Impala. So that my Buick stayed in the garage. They said, "Well, you barely went anywhere in that, and in the Jeep." And my dad's the van, my other van that my dad got. Hell, if I'm not in it, he could drive. Man, he could drive, as you say, criminal speeds. It still wouldn't register to me because I'm not in there. My phone was nowhere close to the vehicle. So,
See, with Allstate, they don't have a thing that you plug into your car. It's all in your phone. So as long as that setting is turned on my phone, it's always going to track me. So it's just it's just like a way to get a discount on your so I could turn it off anytime I want to. But then
is it something stuck to your windshield?
No.
That's surprising. But mine has to be stuck to my windshield.
It tracked me through the Allstate app, and then every 6 months, whatever reward points I earned for driving safely, they put it towards my policy.
That means you got to drive like Granny.
Like driving this day? No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna be honest though. Since not driving criminal speeds, I have realized I have less road rage. I said I am not as angry no more when I'm driving now.
Yeah, that's because you got to stay behind everybody.
It don't even be that. It's just that I'd be less calm. It'd be other people driving like me. I'd be like, oh, okay, well, this is doable. I can do this.
I try. I do. Like maybe 5 or 10 over the speed limit.
I don't do the exact speed limit. I stick between 5 to 6 over.
But I do change lanes. Like I'm not. You ain't gonna be in front of me driving slow and shit. I want to drive the way I want to drive. Excuse me.
Lord have mercy. Back to the original scheduled program. We got a little bit off topic. I'm sorry about that, y'all. It happens sometimes. It happens. Old Man Theater be on some bull crap sometimes. He get us off topic. It be Old Man Theater fault. But so there's been talks of a Wisconsin bail reform, and if you're not sure about what's been going on in Wisconsin, if you're not familiar with I believe that was the Christmas Day parade when the young man plowed through the parade and killed a bunch of people, and then recently another man was in jail. He got sent to jail for domestic violence. He was arrested. He has a case pending against him. For some reason, the bail was set at $250, and the man was bailed out and went and killed his ex-girlfriend that he had a domestic violence case against. So
they must have forgot some zeros.
Yeah, so now they're looking for a bit. Now they're talking about doing a bail reform in Wisconsin as of right now. So this makes me wonder, a lot of the domestic violence cases that has happened in Wisconsin that resulted in death, was the person who committed the crime arrested prior to them killing that person, and then had a low bail set for them? Because to be honest, when it comes to me, I just still feel like when it comes to minority, no matter what kind of case it is, that bail is gonna be way more than $250.
That's what I'm saying. They must have forgot a zero too. Seriously?
No, because the guy who, like I said, who did the Christmas parade was in jail. He had a case pending against him because he tried to run over his girlfriend, and I think his bail was only posted. His bail was only like $200 to $500 to get out of jail.
That was 1,000 or something like that. It was low. It was like 1,000.
Yeah, it was. I need right. It was a real low bail, and he got out, and then what possessed him? I still don't know what possessed this man to drive through the parade in the first place.
And the thing about it is, they tried to, even though he locked up now, he was still calling his ex now, threatening her.
In jail.
So, yeah.
So they call being reported. What are they doing about that?
He's got 2 different bails on him now. They said, well, he wasn't going to get out with the high bail, no way, but they somebody some kind of way requested another bail to be set so he make sure that he can't get out. Tell him he didn't kill people. He's not going nowhere.
See, it's crazy. This is why I just keep saying our justice system here in Wisconsin is fucked. Apparently, you can run over your ex-girlfriend and still get out of jail. You can beat up your ex-girlfriend, still get out of jail. You can kill somebody. You can kill 2 people and wound another one and still get off with murder. But yet the person who provided you with the gun still get a more harsher, get some type of sentence. Then and I don't get it. That Wisconsin is screwed up.
You know what? On the person. It's a bunch of racist stuff going on. It depends on the person. You and I can go do something that some of these other people do and get out of there.
You're correct. We can't do that. It's just crazy that how somebody can just walk and commit these violent crimes and just walk. Like, how is this even possible?
You know what? And I'm gonna speak for the domestic violence cases. I don't know about the other cases, but and I'm speaking that because I have experience. I've had to put an ex on a restraining order. So of course he didn't know that. So once this restraining order was in place, he was no longer able to come near me, but he did. But with that, restraining orders, that's what they're for. To protect you. So because I had that restraining order when he came over, I might have saved my own life with that restraining order because he came to my fucking window. So with these girls, it's like with him getting to the point where I ain't trying to be mean, but getting to the point where they kill him, like there's a point in time where there's got to be something like in you to say, okay, that I'm done, that's it. Right. Because there has to been times before that he has hit her or abused her or whatever to get to the point of killing her. So because maybe this time she decided to say, okay, I'm done, and that's why he killed her. But in that sense, that's when it should have got that restraining order, because the moment she would have called the police, they'd have been there ASAP. Because with me, I was smart enough to, document my incidences, so by the time, it was time for the restraining order to be had, they was like, yeah, give it to her,
All right.
So, and it's just like Theo said, it depends on the person. Enough is enough. You have to know as a woman when enough is enough. Like, ain't that much love in the fucking world, because especially if you got kids. Like, if you got kids that's depending on you, or, even if you don't have kids, like, you gotta love yourself enough to be like, nigga, no, that's it. And then protect yourself after that, because if if this man has hit you, and if he has told you, like, yeah, if I can't be with you, nobody else will, because that has been told to me by this certain person I have a restraining order currently on, so it's just like Theo said, it just depends on the person, because you got to love you at the end of the day. And I'm just only speaking for domestic violence, people and shit like that, because it's like, no, fuck that. You ain't finna kill me. It's gonna be me or you, and it ain't gonna be me. So it's gonna be you. I ain't trying to, say I'm gonna do anything to anybody, but still, no. Mm-mm.
Well, you know what? That kind of go both ways too. They got men out here that's being battered too.
And that's what I'm saying, yeah. The people gotta be smart
at the same time.
Protect themselves.
Some of them don't survive it. I mean, what was it back some years ago when a woman cut off the man's penis and took it somewhere and threw it out?
Yep, on the highway. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
What kind of what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that goes both ways, but then again, too, it take both of them, and not to say that they have to be in a relationship or the same people, but it takes a man to realize, okay, I'm stupid. Why am I going through this? Why am I beating on this woman for what? Or whatever have you, and vice versa. What sense is that? Is that love, or is what is it? I don't. I mean, we all do and have done stupid things coming up, and it's like, you reach the point. Some people. I can't speak for everybody. Some people reach the point where it's like, what the fuck was I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why was I doing that? That's stupid. If you don't want to be around somebody you don't want to, leave them alone.
That is true. And it makes me wonder, if you really don't want to be with that person, why stay with them and beat them? And then it makes me wonder, like, men who grow up and decide, like, to beat on the women, I'm like, I wonder if those were men who watched their mom get beat as a child, and now they're doing it to women because they feel like, oh, that's what a man's supposed to do.
Sometimes it's that case, and some women are just immune to that. I mean, I done dealt with females in the past that liked abuse, and it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we all did stupid stuff in the past, and I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah, I done beat up a woman before, just being stupid growing up. I realized at a very young age, why the hell would I want to fight you all the damn time or whatever, or pick a fight? I ain't got no time for it. I don't even like arguing no more. I just argue something the best of them, but it's like, no, fuck you. We don't have to argue. You go your way and I go mine. That takes up too much damn energy, man. I could be somewhere sleeping and eating a pizza or having some crab legs or something like that. I don't know.
We both know how you feel about the Woods. Good thing he ain't burnt no pizza lately on this on the recording so far, because he's known for burning pizza, y'all, on the podcast.
Oh, that was just a microwave pizza. It dried it out. That was here.
Mm-hmm. So you say.
That's because you didn't cover it up.
So
cover it up.
Real pizza, I don't burn. I just take care of it.
So speaking of domestic violence, what the Republicans is trying to do now, will this lead to future cases of domestic violence because children are not going to be properly educated? So those who don't know, in the state of Wisconsin, our Republican Party is trying to break up the MPS school system. They're trying to break it up into 8 new districts. And then the money they claim that they're going to save from breaking up MPS into 8 different districts, which means like it's going to be probably Germantown Public School or, whatever other suburban area city, like Wauwatosa City Public School. I don't know. But whatever suburban area city it is. So their proposal is to break it up into 8 different districts and then take the money that they're going to save from them 8 different districts and put it towards private schools. And then the thing is, what about so it's like, to me, it's like they're saying like, hey, kids who are in public school don't deserve a proper education because they're steady cutting and cutting and cutting. What skills are these kids who depend on MPS or, like I said, on public schooling to learn life skills? Because right now, these kids that's going into this world right now, the Generation Z, they have no life skills going into this world. And I feel like some of those life skills are taught in public school. Like they don't teach cooking no more. They don't have driver's ed no more. They don't have nothing.
No more.
They don't have what?
You know what? And I'll say that I think the reason why they took all of that shit out and cutting it off because they think, well, it should start from home. The parents should be able to teach them how to cook. The parents should be able to teach them music. The parents should be able to teach them life skills, which is true. But, also with school, with that being in school, that also helps too to keep the learning going because, it takes a village to raise a child,
Yeah, but I don't need nobody in school, not to cut you off. I don't need nobody in school to teach me how to cook. I'd rather for mama to teach me. That way I know how to season and stuff.
The thing is with that though, America is a country that is so focused on like work comes first. Like we arrange our whole lives around work. And then the way how things is now, mom isn't at home to teach the kid how to cook no more because mom is single, a single mom, and has to work 2-3 jobs to provide for the kids. So mama ain't at home to teach these kids basic life skills. So then that's when like the public school system come in and like after school programs. So when mom is not at home, these kids can still learn, basic life skills, or at least be able to learn some life skills while mom is away working. Because even in 2-parent household, mom and dad are still not at home majority of the time because they're working. We lost that other heifer.
Is she gone?
She'll jump back in. Yeah. Yep, see, there she goes. But yeah, like I said, they don't have the skills that mom and daddy ain't home to teach these kids the skills. So that's why I feel like that's where school come in at. Now, even if they could have been like, hey, mom and dad, okay, for us to offer, home ec again, there's going to be a small fee of such and such. And I ain't talking about, $50, $75. Like y'all could be like $10 a kid. Something to help them kids learn some type of life skills so that way they don't go into this world not knowing nothing or blinded. And it's crazy because we expect for kids or once they graduate high school to have the necessary tools they need to be a productive citizen. But with the way how schools has cut funding at the point now is like, what type of skills do they really have? Well, like they're not given the skills that they need to be productive citizens. And we're wondering why we have, adults that's like 20, 25 out here still acting like they 13 years old.
Well, those are the ones that's on that loud and that good stuff.
Oh man, theater, what do you got going on? First, we seen a picture of you from
Sounds like
1879.
wait a minute, he outside to go rob something. What the hell going on?
This is a big ass building.
Oh, okay. Look like he was outside for a minute.
Shit, it's about a block long.
So it's like what? I just want to know what benefits would come from breaking up the Milwaukee Public School District besides, minorities not getting a proper education.
First of all, with these kids nowadays and they groups and they people that they hang out with they breaking up the districts and they got their football games and basketball games and shit like that. It's going to cause more crime because everybody's going to say, oh, I'm from this district here, or we don't like this person from this district here. You know how these kids do nowadays. Mm-hmm. So by them breaking up the districts, is one district going to think they're better than another one. And then there's another one that think they're going to be better than another one. So there's going to be some shit. There's going to be more teenage crime.
Oh man, theater, what do you got going? Is we hearing your stomach? What is going on?
You heard me. I'm looking up.
It was some noise going on.
It was sound like a stomach was growling or something. Was like someone was grinding. What is going on?
What the hell going on over there?
Might be echoing from the traffic outside.
Oh, no, that was some rubbing up against something.
It definitely ain't my stomach.
Oh wow! So I actually just missed this post. According to Fox 6, John Hopkins reported that shows that the COVID-19 lockdown only reduced the death rates by 2%. So I guess a lockdown isn't going to, like you said, isn't going to solve anything.
This is going to make shit worse. It's going to make it worse. Because if they do another lockdown, look at what the hell we all went through with the first lockdown. Like people didn't went through depression. It's all type of shit that was going on inside the house. Ain't nobody finna do that shit again. So if they do it again, it's going to be worse. We're going to have more, like they said, more deaths. And more, all type of, this is going to be bad if they do it again. I hope they don't. The best we can do is stay masked up, get vaccinated. But you know what? I'm on the fence about getting vaccinated. I'm 50-50 on it. But at the same time, they're not going to keep telling me, oh, you need a booster every year. You're not going to do that. I ain't got COVID yet. And I'm not trying to say that I'm
of.
Superwoman. Look, I ain't got no damn COVID. I ain't got no damn symptoms.
You don't necessarily have to have symptoms in order to have a COVID.
Well, my test every week confirmed I didn't. That works. So. And that's what I'm saying. Shit.
That still don't mean nothing, Shaka Khan. Now, come on now.
I'm just whatever. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that I'm not immune to anything, but my immune system is pretty strong. So it's like I said, I keep my mask on.
What you trying to say? Your game strong too?
But like I keep telling people, the whole point of the COVID shot is not everybody keep thinking like, oh, if I get the COVID shot, I'm not gonna catch it. That is not what it's for. It's to reduce your risk of dying. Is the whole point of the COVID shot. You got a better chance of fighting it off.
I don't even believe that shit.
Real risk of dying. Eat your green vegetables and keep your immune system strong, and drink water. And then it'll all work out.
Not for obese people, because when people who are overweight, it affects them different when COVID into their body.
They ain't gonna eat green and they're not gonna drink water. So I'm not talking about them. They already burn up. I'm saying,
because to be honest, when I'm walking through the ICU at work and I see the people who are COVID positive, a lot of them are people who are like very large.
Yeah.
And it's either they're very large or it's the younger people who are in their 20s and 30s and they're not vaccinated, who I see in the ICUs.
That's the scary part. I'm like, well, I've been around COVID patients, since, let me see, when did I start working at that place? The last year I was not. I was working from home. So this year I was with COVID patients, and I'm talking about the geriatrics. You're talking about the elders.
Mm-hmm.
So it was easy for me to catch it, but I didn't, So like I said, it's rumors that's saying, oh, if you smoke a whole lot of weed or if you smoke weed or whatever, it keeps you from getting COVID, it keeps you from getting sick. And I say, okay, well, that's the case. That's probably the reason why. Because hell, I smoke more than the Lord allows. But I'm just saying, I stay safe. I eat my green vegetables, drink my water, put my mask on, put my gloves on, wash my hands every time I do anything. And I don't use public bathrooms. I'll hold it. I don't give a damn. I'm not using no public bathroom. I'm not doing it.
You better use that COVID bathroom.
I bet you I go squat somewhere and I got some wet wipes in the car and some hand sanitizer.
Oh, Lord have mercy. As long as you wash your hands coming out the bathroom,
I'm not using no public bathroom. And look, I got making these. I can do it. I will go and squat somewhere in the privacy of somewhere, and I use my wet wipes and use my goddamn hand sanitizer. And then when I go home, of course, I take a shower anyway. So
I don't mind using no public bathroom. I will take me a massive poop in the public bathroom at work so fast and be on TikTok for a whole. I ain't gonna say how long, big dude, in case some of them see this. But
we just gonna take 10 minutes.
I always see you roaming around.
You said what?
I always see you roaming around doing something. You're always busy.
Yeah, I'm always busy. You gotta walk around and make it look like you're doing something sometimes. You know how that works.
But at least we know that she can survive in the jungle. She says she told squat all she needed her baby wipes and some hand sanitizer.
I'm not doing that in the jungle because I'm not going to the jungle where I have to do that.
You going
I go to the jungle.
Either you go to the jungle or you do an OnlyFans page.
Well, guess what? I'll take my excursion ass. I'll be going on an excursion on the jungle then because I'm not doing OnlyFans. I go pack my bags, put on my safari hat. Let's go. Time to Jumanji. I bet you I don't do no OnlyFans page. Nope.
It is worth the money. Do it.
The evil, no.
Do it.
The love of money is the
root
of evil. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
Do it.
Excuse me. I'm not doing that.
You know that you can get on there and show your Bino mics. Y'all, she don't.
I told you if I show the Bino-mites, I ain't gonna get no money.
Yeah, she don't want to show her Bino-mites. Yes, you can.
Because I'm not gonna get no money for them. I'm not doing it.
Oh man,
they're not gonna pay me for that.
What is going? This is why I keep saying this old man needs to go in the home.
He's stupid. What is he doing?
I don't know what he doing.
Well,
where did you just run from? What is going on here? What is going on here?
That would have made y'all think that I was still on here. I'm just standing up taking a picture at the same time while I'm doing the Zoom.
Lord have mercy. Speaking of, ladies and gentlemen out there, we need ideas for the tournament for this season. Because every season we do a tournament. Oh man, Theater, what is wrong with your sound?
When I travel in certain parts of this building, it might change.
So we need an idea on what to do for the tournament this season. So I have no idea what to do.
Okay, so the tournament, you gotta kind of enlighten me on that. What is that?
You know how we do a tournament every season. Like last season, it was best cartoon. I think the season before that was I don't know. I drink, so I can't remember the last tournament before that.
Who was this?
That's Old Man Theater. Lord, I'm afraid we done with Old Man Theater.
You know what? But that at least we can see the whole picture. The other one we couldn't see the whole picture.
Lord have mercy.
That was back in the day. Those old Max and Wade.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our 100th episode, and what else was there? Oh, I should stop drinking. I forgot. Oh, don't forget to head over to cafepress.com/scdd podcast for your official podcast merch. Click on it for season 5 logo to get your official season 5 gear. There we go. But anywho, yeah. So, anyways, thank y'all for tuning in to the 100th episode of the podcast. We made it. I don't know what is the future is going to hold for the next 100 episodes. Who knows? Maybe SMA will finally show them Binomites for y'all. Hopefully I'd have been on Stalk, Kelly Rowland, and Trinity Fatu long enough to get them to become a guest on the podcast. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe you can get Shrek.
Oh, that's the update I wanted to give y'all. Speaking of, so I had gave Shrek a heads up about the last episode before it came out that somebody had referred to him as a French bulldog, and he wants to make an appearance on the podcast now.
Oh shit!
So
why you wait for the night this time? Why you bring him on the 100th episode? That'd be dope.
No, I'm gonna say that for a goodie one.
They always talk the stuff when we there, but don't nobody be. They be in a totally different zone.
Yeah.
When it comes to it.
I mean, maybe I could have a certain person that was working on Old Man Theater's floor yesterday to come on here and talk about his hoish ways. I could prove to him how much of a hoe he is. So maybe that'd be on a future episode also, or maybe I just talk about his hoish ways on a future episode. I'll figure it out.
Oh my God!
But ladies and gentlemen, this has been Same Cast, Different Day Podcast, the 100th episode. And before we go, I got some deals for y'all to remember. Here are the deals for y'all. Head over to habits365.com if y'all need some fresh gear and use code Anthony4 to receive 20% off your purchase. And then if you're looking for some new jock straps, boxer briefs, boxer socks, hats, t-shirts, you name it, head over to bearskin.com. That's bearskn.com and use code Anthony B. There goes his old man cough. Use code Anthony B to receive 5% off your purchase. And then also, don't forget to head over to repsports.com and receive 10% off your purchase by using code Martel1. You can get energy drinks, protein shakes, pre-workouts, whatever you need to get your day going or your workout going. That's repsports.com. And then, as always, don't forget to head over to Cafe Press for your official podcast merch. We're officially on TikTok. Same Cast SCDD podcast, I believe, on TikTok is our what they call it, dementia name. So make sure y'all go follow us on TikTok. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, because we know we need that Facebook family to grow. We are almost at 3,000 strong, so let's get that growing. We need that to grow. And Old Man, well, no, because Old Man Theater be on some shenanigans. SMA, do you got any final regards as we in episode 100?
Yes, I do. I like this podcast very much so because it also gets me closer to you. But anyway, you can find me. You can find me on Facebook at Esme Lynette, and you can find me on. What
did you say? FU or S? What did you say? Repeat that.
Esme. I said you can find me on Facebook at Esme Lynette.
Esme. Ooh.
That's
okay.
how you say it. Anyway.
I like estimate better.
Whatever you want. But anyway, You can find me also on Instagram and Snapchat at Caramel Cocaine.
She got them premium Snapchats for y'all. Y'all just cash out her $10 and she gonna show them Binomites. I'm just saying.
Y'all can find me anywhere.
Don't listen to
Anywhere.
food.
That there's food.
You can't find
What?
me.
They can find you anywhere where there's food.
Where there's food.
You can find me on social media. You can't. I ain't gonna tell you where I'm at in Las Vegas. So.
Damn, I got it.
Not you. I know you. I don't know the people that's watching you. I'm not telling them my location.
I know, Miss Thing. I know, and I won't tell them either.
Please don't, because then I have to, you know.
Yeah.
All my social medias is Martell Roland, so y'all can find me on anything is Martell Roland.
Y'all just have to find me. Damn it. Just find me.
Theo.
Got too many damn stalkers out there. Just find me, and I'll let you know if, hey, yes, it's me. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Same Cast, Different Day Podcast, the 100th episode. And we will see you all on Thursday. Have a good one, everybody.
Thursday. Tuesday, you mean?
On Thursday, everybody.
Okay, bye, shit.